Sun Falcon, niggas like the swagger. Copper sports Jaguar. I'm Ethan, fuck a gun. I'm shooting raised gamma. Allergic to banana, not the clips below the hammer. Fuck that cave bitch cracker. King Asiatic, no one's equal to the master. MC not a rapper, cosmic DJ and dancer. Thought streams, hieroglyphic, fought fiends, optimistic, never of the outcome. Feds are never outrun, cause I didn't have to. Spit without the actual. My tempo holds the thoughts of Sheikh Sharif Abdul. My body is the capsule, extra terra astral. Coming like the normal, straight back to Lesbo. I'm running out the homo, not against the person, just against the culture. Situations worse than when we swarming like a vulture. Not to scavenge, I'm here to avenge. Some transform, but I'm here to transcend. Wake you out your sleep, the shepherd of the sheep. Living on the bass chakra, booming in your Jeep. You're going back to Cali, never heard of Lakshmi. I'm the black one who's the consort of Cali. Not Yoga Yuga, freeze you with the mudra. Return of Naga Judah, it's the Moorish Sufi Buddha. Killed by a trooper, was Milton William Cooper. Behold a pale horse, on cell stalking moss. Radiate your corpse, there's worms and porks. Staying in your forks, but they judging me in courts. And swearing on a book. And when I swear at home, I'm getting dirty looks. I'm innocent, I'm leaving. Heathen's brains leaking. Not from the bong, when I'm chong and cheeching. Fags catch a beating. You could say a hazing, some think that I'm Bayesian. But when you hear the Trini, boy, I cuss you in Jamaican. Sun Falcon L, Sun Falcon L, Sun Falcon L, Sun Falcon L, walking out of hell. Some think rebel, when I mean rebel. Shoot up the closets, got them hiding in the cupboard. When they come with thoughts and call me Negro or colored, but sometimes black, that's an adjective at that. They pinch emotion nerves to make you react. Rose gets a park, but a road for Mike Myers, who's alive and works for television liars. Satellite or neck, saddle or a vet. I'm not looking for love, man, I'm demanding respect. You're slamming on your gavel, then I'm standing on my square. Astro projecting in the realm, I reappear. Calling the soul plane, I saw the prophet there. Don't talk unless address or get the death stare. Dealing with one-on-one questions, Quran. Muslim, not Muslims, praying on my hands. Praises to Allah, praises to Jah, praises to Olokuna Guna Batala, praises to Ra, God, my Ba and my Ka. Blacks think that the Masons when we are the sons of Ma. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. Haram Habib, you need to wake up. Read the future through the stars, or Tarot of Moors. Cut you with the scimitar or shadow sword. Then in Callaway, our names are Moors of Europe. Black and Indian, say lying and selling you hope. Dirty Moors tell you MST obeys religious. Replace Jesus with Drew Ali singing hymns like Christians. Emmanuel I said be a human rights reader, but Ross play games in Moorish Jalabiyas. Nuwapians know the God gave him circle 7 lessons and call him a nation of Moors in 360 questions. Hebrew Israelites are Moorish, Zionist Jews, but has the mothers in the back of tabernacle rooms. Praying to the patriarch when Ark is the womb. Reincarnated Drew Ali written on given tomb. Drew Ali reincarnated is also Fard Muhammad, claiming the prophet, but he's all about profit. Dollar sign odds, 10 grand for a package. King of the Moor smearing feces, that's so savage. They're not against me, but against Drew Ali. They're not adjective like black collar or Somali. Jumping over Negro and say more means blacks as nigga leaders with scholarship off track. Should face a firing squad with lies like that. BLM leaders, mansions, every state on the map. No guilt or remorse. They face on billboards, but police victims in courts as the status quo wards. Mothers mourning, hiring civil rights attorneys. Most of them are not worthy and job turkeys. Make you march and picket. No one sees you like midgets, no matter how hard you fidget. Choked out for 10 minutes. Been dead for 7 on your highway to heaven. They get off with the wrist slap, but not charged like a felon. You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the facts. You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. Your mind is so black. You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the facts. You can't see what I can see.
That's those black
You're blind,
glasses right
baby.
there, them
Your
black
mind is so
glasses.
black.
You said meet them where they're at? Been there, done that. Sounds like you want me going back to being black. Dead carcass, a dead status, same difference. All in experience. Blacks getting shot up, but Moors made them shut up. Double cup, that's protection. Every man to a nation. Negotiate for what when you have the Constitution?
Read the future through the stars, or tarot of Moors. Cut you with the scimitar or shadow sword. Then in Callaway, our names are Moors of Europe. Black and Indians say lion and selling you hope. Dirty Moors tell you MST of A is religious. Replace Jesus with Drew Ali singing hymns like Christians. Emmanuel I said be a human rights reader, but Ross play games in Moorish jalabias. Nuwapians know the dark gave him circle 7 lessons and call him a nation of Moors in 360 questions. Hebrew Israelites are Moorish, Zionist Jews, but has the mothers in the back of tabernacle rooms. Praying to the patriarch when Ark is the womb. Reincarnated Drew Ali written on given tomb. Drew Ali reincarnated is also Fard Muhammad, claiming the prophet, but he's all about profit. $ odds, 10 grand for a package. King of the Moor smearing feces, that's so savage. They're not against me, but against Drew Ali. They're not adjective like black collar or Somali. Jumping over Negro and say more means blacks as nigga leaders with scholarship off track. Should face a firing squad with lies like that. BLM leaders, mansions, every state on the map. No guilt or remorse. They face on billboards, but police victims in courts as a status code wards. Mothers mourning, hiring civil rights attorneys. Most of them are not worthy and job turkeys. Make you march and picket. No one sees you like midgets, no matter how hard you fidget. Choked out for 10 minutes. Been dead for 7 on your highway to heaven. They get off with the wrist slap, but not charged like a felon. You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the facts. You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. Your mind is so black. You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the facts. You can't see what I can see.
That's those black
You're blind,
glasses right there, them
Your
black
mind is so
glasses.
black.
You said meet them where they're at? Been there, done that. Sounds like you want me going back to being black. Dead carcass, a dead status, same difference. All in experience. Blacks getting shot up, but Moors made them shut up. Double cup, that's protection. Every man to a nation. Negotiate for what when you have the Constitution? I'm a nigga. Bro, what? You need permission, not prohibitive, privilege, like you're somebody's kid. I guess that's the way we live. Nah, free national standards. I'm nobody's bastard. Land, air, water. That spells law, but you're blind, baby. I told you, you're blind, baby. Message for the percolating. Don't shoot my birdie. More science and facts. Fiction is the movie. Look at where you act. If you don't believe me, then study. Then you will know, and you will grow. You will know, and you will grow. Blind, baby.
You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the facts. You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. Your mind is so black. You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the facts. You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. Your mind is so black.
Look, nothing in the sky at all. And then all of a sudden, bam! What is that? Anybody tell me what that is?
William murder in the beat. Red flag, wave it. Red tag, save it. Red green, what that means? Moorish lands, bourbon. Who got claim LB? Not the name MJ. Lush and green was the porcelain, all pristine and so awful. Know thyself, the father from my art capstone. Rip the ground, we put it back to top. See some real engineering, really no Indies near here. Blackstone from the next planet. Still you have no talk, you just a stick faggot. Batman still up in the cave, he got some sick gadgets. Nigga rich run a whole city with no power till apocalypse now. In the door cower, red flag make a 7 as it raised. A flag above many that has waved. Self I'm here to save. I'm an all-Mac, got a lot of lip, chopped up to say back up. You see the red flag waving, red tag saving, red green, that I mean Moorish lands bourbon. Who got claim Elvin? Not the name MJ. Gushing green was the porcelain, or pristine and so forth. Red flag waving, red tag saving, red green, what that mean Moorish lands bourbon. Who got claim Elvin? Not the name MJ. Lushing green was the porcelain, some obscene, some cordial.
Our value representation, this flag represents a nation. Collecting information, tracing our roots, not chasing, pacing my progress, doing more, saying less. Black, white, gray, MSF, RPG in our breath. The depth of what we do is best presented by how we grew. What's true is ear of the beholder to proof answers question over. Some call it closure, I prefer to say we open since we still scoping for knowledge and others now awoken. Hoping little to not, prefer work, plan, plot, strategize to maximize the probability. We saw caught between honor and a smart place. The decisions that we make, ripple effects, minor or great, still I appreciate.
Red flag waving, red tag saving, red green, that I mean Moorish lands bourbon. Who got claim Elvin? Not the name MJ. Gushing green was the porcelain, or pristine and so forth. Red flag waving, red tag saving, red green, what that mean Moorish lands bourbon. Who got claim Elvin? Not the name MJ. Gushing green was the porcelain, some obscene, some cordial.
50,000-year-old ancestral claiming, flag in the ground, hear the flapping fabric sound. Red for the bloodshed or celestial realms, when all you see is feathers and turbans. Be overwhelmed, standing on the squares, independent and fearless, from lower self to higher self, with no interference. 5-point star is her, we call her Venus. My niggas are Nagas, impropriate persona genius. In 3, 5, or 7 plus, whenever you see us. Moorish national disciples, Prophet Ali and Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Confucius. The same frequencies preceding all man-made religions, displaying decency. Secret teaching of the ages, the heart is where the life is. Osiris is Orion, Horus, Mars, Sirius, Isis. Clear conceptions of your work during a crisis. Rep my flag till I'm dust or the husk is lifeless. Rep my flag, red, green, 5-point star, no gold fringes. Stand on my square, no liberty infringes. No rights violated, no Negroes emancipated. All they know is castrated and decapitated. Red flag. 5-point green star. How far we are.
Red flag waving, red tag saving, red green, that I mean Moorish lands bourbon. Who got claim Elvin? Not the name MJ. Gushing green was the porcelain, or pristine and so forth. Red flag waving, red tag saving, red green, what that mean Moorish lands bourbon. Who got claim Elvin? Not the name MJ. Gushing green was the porcelain, some obscene, some cordial, tops turban. The title is Glad you is a long time away. That cousin has a slave, so a prophet said to take it from the kids who I laid. Now solid as a rock, that ain't Hudson Bay. Them are Moorish docks, everything L. 9 drops from ya, well I'm from yourself. The who's blank, I'm not. She's out the water, the bank sprung up. With unsalvation now, you can't stand up. In the womb there's stars, arms, 2 legs, arm heads, none for them, of us. Humanity, Corpus, Marcus was the harbinger. Our need came forth from ya. The great meeting is on. I see the crescent and the Dragon Ball when dive into the 101. Oh man, you went up. L, realign with yourself, how you up? What up? 2 grips, what you shaking? You forming the trust. Wait. Oh, it's your funeral. Reforming with libraries, Moorish garden. The title is Glad you is a long time away. That cousin has a slave, so a prophet said to take it from the kids who I laid. Now solid as a rock, that ain't Hudson Bay. Them are Moorish docks, everything else.
Matriarch rules, spirit lessons, watch patriarch fools telling you man is God when the creator is you. The mud you made man from is really the womb. Feminism got you single and trying to be your groom. The prophet held you in his arms, turban with a plume. Told you be yourself, your face wearing a costume. Waving your fake fingernails and flipping your fake hair. Never on time, paying late fees for daycare. Blaming dad, trying to be right, not the fact you're a dyke. Keep your male sons childlike and life dream like 800 note phones, massaging dicks for those from lower self to higher self. It's just a stone's throw. If I'm a star, then God is, you are a universe. I'm your helper, you are the God and the earth. You are the yin, I am the yang that came from yin. We all came from her. Civilization is feminine. She is nature, intuition, wisdom, and compassion. Woman's highest calling lead man to his soul's passion, and man's highest calling is to protect her. Not when she talks, dismissing intellect as conjecture.
The title is Glad You Is a Mind Time to Wait. Death cousin has a sleep, so the prophet said to take it from the kids who I laid. Now solid as a rock, that ain't Hudson Bay. Them are Moorish docks, everything else.
I'm a Moor, 10 toes down on my square, yeah. To get here, you might need a couple stairs, yeah. Walk through the darkness to get to the light, yeah. I enforce law all by myself, yeah. With no cameras, no gimmicks, cause this is real life, people. I don't take pictures. You can deal with the facts or love fiction. You identify with black, you know something's missing. Where your flag, where your nation, ain't something missing. Here's mine right in front of me, and it was hitting. We were taken from Africa, that's full listen. Cause we was right in America before Christians. And I'm Moorish American, I'm so gifted. I don't need marijuana to get you lifted. That's what I do for humanity, don't get me twisted. The Inquisition control, you've been calling business. I call it treason, the reason I'm so relentless.
Title is Glad You Is a Mind Time to Wait. Death cousin has to sleep, so the prophet said to take it from the kids who I laid. Now solid as a rock, that ain't Hudson Bay. Them are Moorish docks, everything else.
Arm, leg, arm, head. Mama, meditate, laying in my bed with my mala. I self-law, a master, Allah. Nearest place to me, there is the heart. Love, truth, peace, freedom, justice, what we follow. Egg of life transformed, turn into the flower. Tree of life, man's form, learn the Kabbalah. See through the sandstorm, move like impalas. Follow Drew Ali's model, yeah, we them street scholars. We don't pop bottles and we don't pop collars. Hand on the throttle every second, minute, hour. Rhythm, vibration, words, sound and power. Perfumes and sensation, flesh has devoured. Took the final station, now the sweet smell sour. Always practice patience in heat, never power. Hear the free rip punch L from the tower, let your hair down.
The title is Glad You Is a Mind Time to Wait. Death cousin has to sleep, so the prophet said to take it from the kids who I laid. Now solid as a rock, that ain't Hudson Bay. Them are Moorish docks, everything else.
Islam wars, honors to all the Moors worldwide. Honors to the Prophet. Honors to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Happy holy day to all the Moors worldwide. If you notice, all these people out here who call themselves Moors and all that, the majority, they have no issues with Noble Drew Ali and what he brought. Most Moors who are sincere, Moors who are honorable, right? They're not going to have a Moor Science Temple of America that was founded by Noble Drew Ali for the Moors and tell them go to the masjid. Drew Ali told you don't let these foreign Muslims on your rostrum, but you're going to go up in their stuff? Now everybody knows that Canaanland Moorish channel represented for Moorish militia, promoted them, plugged them, did everything. Did everything. Moors calling me. Moors calling me personally. Yo, something's off. Something's going on. Nah. That's the brother from the library. That's the veteran who's taken what Noble Drew Ali brought and taken what he learned and putting it together and creating something beautiful for the Moors. Oh, there's no way. Nah, there's no way. Being in the ear of Mercy Charities. Nah, support these Moors. Support them. Like they're Moors. They're not doing nothing wrong. They're standing up for our rights. You know, let's be behind these Moors. Let's show Moorish unity. Let's show Moorish unity. You know, let's bend over backwards for these Moors. Because they can't even bend for themselves. Man, people get out, they play their little thanks, and then they're telling Moors go to the masjid. So, know for a fact that we supported these Moors. There's not some YouTube beef, whatever like that. We supported these Moors. All those Moors. Can't even hear from any of these Moors. None of them. Moors had all these Moors' backs when they went and did madness. Just because. Fame and nobility. Realize, see for ourselves, because we're not dumb, that, okay, yeah, something's up. Yeah, something's up. I don't know what's up, but something's up. Because there ain't no way you're going from Moor Science Temple and Holy Quran of Moor Science Temple of America, Moorish Holy Temple of Science, to telling Moors, don't worry about them books. Because the authority is some pale Arab stuff. No way. If I have a prophet who looks like me, I don't see any of those other people repping for Drew Ali. I don't hear none of them pushing, you should read the Holy Quran of the Moor Science Temple of America. I don't hear them talking like that. But we're supposed to be pushing their stuff and pushing everybody else's scriptures and holy books and all that, quoting from everybody else's stuff, and not use our own. We're not supposed to use our own. We're supposed to go to these foreigners, these brothers from the East Masjid, and not go to our own temple. We have our own temple that Noble Drew Ali brought us. We're not going to go there. We're going to go to the foreigners' masjid. We're going to go to their stuff. And we're not going to go to, and we want to know what's wrong with Kudro. Whom he has issues with so many Moors. Because I deal with principles. I don't deal with opinions. I don't care about your emotions. Sorry, I don't care. What's the truth? That's all. That's all I'm concerned. That's one of the principles. I ain't concerned with anything else. And that's not truth. That I'm going to go to the masjid and abandon Moor Science Temple of America. I'm going to abandon Holy Quran or the Moor Science Temple for some Quran over there. I don't even speak Arabic. The hell, what am I doing over there? I don't speak Arabic. When I have an Arabic book, I don't speak Arabic. Well, they should learn Arabic. Why am I going to learn Arabic? Who am I talking Arabic to out here? I'm writing a writ to somebody. Who am I writing a writ to? Arab is a colonist? Arab can't be no colonist because Gaddafi was going to give how much ever billion to NOI. They don't count? Oh, he's African. All right. Keep playing. Right? And little stuff like this is why we stop messing with Moorish militia and all them. Little stuff like this. Right? Pushing some like Moors or some religious thing or something like that. We need to do those people's Quran for when we have our own Quran that our prophet brought us. What you mean I'm gonna go ride with this guy's prophet? These people don't even rep Drew Ali. They don't even give him honors when we bring him up. They want to debate us about who the last prophet is and all that. You tell me I'm supposed to go to their stuff. We have our own prophet. That's Noble Drew Ali. That's our prophet. Right? Our masjid is Moor Science Temple of America. That's our masjid. That's where we go and pray and all that stuff. Face the east and all that. That's where we're going to do that at. Not go into these people's stuff. They don't rep for us. What are we repping for them for? Your own vine and fig tree. Isn't that what? That's what the claim was, right? Own vine and fig tree. Isn't it? Drew Ali told it. Garvey told him. Everybody told these people. Own vine and fig tree. No, they want somebody else's Quran. When they have their own prophet that brought theirs for them. And then Moors now, right? So they pop out now talking about some cease and desist. We can't be rise of the Moors or whatever. Hold on a second, because when I check, since he's talking about public record and copyright and all this stuff, when I check, I see Canaanland Moors, rise of the Moors. 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 Rise of the Moors. Rise of the Moors. Rise of the Moors. Canaanland Moors, Q&A, rise of the Moors. Rise of the Moors, we're exercising peace, not violence. Canaanland Moors, rise of the Moors. So I don't know what cease and desist, whatever you're talking about. Because Moors isn't some organization or something like that. Moors isn't some organization. As Moors, we're rising. And we realize that after the BS that these people pulled, running out of gas on the highway and then getting out of the conveyance, and then you got the arms on you walking around as if it's some wartime or something. Something's up. That was downright dumb. That was downright incompetence. That you're riding around with long guns or whatever, and they're just out in the ride. They're just out. Who does that? Who does that? Even the shooter guy who's tried to kill Trump or whatever, had the stuff in a little bag, snuck it in, and then put it together after. Nobody just got it out. So we know something was up. We know what's up because these people don't talk to us. Well, that's a good word. Sloppy. Stuff was sloppy. That's a good word. Yeah. When you sit back and think about it and use your common sense and get out of your emotions, like I was in my emotions and repping them, when Moors were telling me, hey, something's up with this stuff is kind of messed up. Nah, it is. You know, the whoever ran out of the gas, you know, they're a novice. They didn't know to check, you know, making every excuse for these people. And then when I got rid of the emotions, moved the emotions away, and then I look at it without emotions, and I look at it with facts, and look at it with common sense and reason and logic, and look at it with, if I was them, I'm going to this thing, what am I doing? Well, first of all the stuff is going to be packed up in whatever it's supposed to be packed up in, right? Whether it's the cooler, whether it's we're not just got stuff out. Yeah, we have a cooler in the back, but everything that's supposed to be in the cooler is just out. Some in the seat, some stuff on the ground over there, some stuff. Who's doing that? Right? Moore's telling me, like, nah, look at this emotional. These are some Moors that got themselves in a situation and all that, and no, these people can't represent no rise of the Moors. Somebody who's doing some dumb stuff like that can't represent rising of Moors. No way. So that's why Rise of the Moors was copywritten and got a new logo, and we're rebranding, because what these people did under the name Rise of the Moor is some BS. What they did, and if you can't admit that what they did is BS, right? If you can't admit that what they did was some BS, then that means you're only using your emotions. And you need to check yourself, because I checked myself. I got rid of those emotions. And there's no way I'm going to let these people represent Rise of the Moors from what I know a Rise of the Moors is supposed to be. These people aren't the representation. Ain't no way. So riseofthemoors.org, and go see what Moors are really about. If you want to say, if you're claiming you're a Moor, go check what's on there. That's where you should be at if you're making that claim. Right? Why is it that they're going to tell us about some cease and desist, but they ain't got no cease and desist for all those colonist news organizations who are talking crazy? They file a lawsuit. Well, if suit got denied, then you keep filing it. Somebody has to pick this thing up. No, but if you're a one-man operation, you can't really do that, right? Because you want to be a leader guy, and you got to take care of these 9 other people who we don't even know where these people are at and all that stuff. And if they are around, they're the same ones who were in the music videos and all that stuff, waving arms and all that, right? All of them. And the majority of them, where are they at now? Nowhere to be found. People said they were dealing feds, had stores and all that stuff. After they got your finance, what they do? Shut their stuff down and went about their business. Now they're a podcast guy. Now they're a podcast guy. Oh yeah, can't forget these people going on Vice. Oh, thanks for the reminder. Can't forget these people going on Vice, right? And the other Moors who went on there. Making some mockery of the Moors. Look how disorganized this stuff is. You got ones over here that these ones are saying they're not them and all that stuff, when all of them got L's and B's and all that stuff, and all these people are Moors. Making Moors look like a dumbass. That's 2 times now. And then that's supposed to be the representation of Rise of the Moors? No, it's not. And many Moors would stand up and say that exact same thing. No, that's not the representation. If we have to pick some Moors to be the representation of who Moors are, is it going to be people on the highway walking around with arms like they're commando or something? Ain't nothing going on. No need to even have those out like that. No need to even be in fatigues and all that. Why even wear fatigues and all that? Why you just put on your normal clothes and go to your damn range? Like, what do you need helmets and all that stuff? You're just going up there? Where are you going? Where are you going? I'm saying they're going to let's go to the gym, work out, and then they got a helmet and flak jacket and all that. You were going to the gym. Where are you going? When you get rid of the emotion and use your damn common sense, certain things just don't really add up. That's just what it is. It ain't, certain things don't add up. You can look at it now because it's after the fact. You can't say they weren't there. You can't say they weren't there. They were there. They did everything that we said. Right? And then even when you play this thing out and then you stop and say, well, if they didn't run out of gas, then they wouldn't have got stopped. It would have been no issue, right? Isn't it that simple? All they had to do is not run out of gas. Now, how do you do that? Oh, you fill the tank before you go, wherever you're going. Make sure the tank's full. No, why? That's the first thing. Go and check we're only at quarter. We need to go stop, get some gas before we get on the highway. Before we get on the highway, we got to get some gas. Saying it's not no pride, whatever. I could admit my wrong. Ain't no big deal. But with me, you only get one chance. And many of these, whoever's out here claiming that whatever, they're 0-1. And they've been 0-1 for 7 years, 10 years. Because you only get one chance. I learned my lesson a long time ago. 3 strikes, nothing. It's not no damn baseball. So when you see riseofthemoors.org, know that has nothing to do with those people that used to call themselves Rise of the Moors. It has nothing to do with them. Absolutely nothing. Don't relate it. Don't compare it. It's called Rise of the Moors. And you got jurisdiction over rising of Moors. You have jurisdiction over that. You have jurisdiction over Canaanland Moors. But only a dumbass is going to listen to somebody else calling themselves Canaanland Moors after us. You're a dumbass if you're going to listen to those people over there who say they're Canaanland Moors. And they got the whatever, because you can go to them. You're a big dummy. But there's no relation. riseofthemoors.org has nothing to do with the Moorish militia of Rise of the Moors. It has nothing to do with them. Because the riseofthemoors.org, they're not a dumbass. It's going to not put gas in the car before you go wherever. And then now you're talking about the colonists this and the colonists and state laws and unconstitutional and all that. Why don't you just put gas in the car? You wouldn't be going through any of this. You would still be able to call yourself Rise of the Moors. There'd have been no shutting down the highway and all that stuff, making Moors look effed up and all that. None of that would happen if you just would have put gas in the stuff. And if somebody can't admit that, well, you know what? That's actually right, If they just would have put gas in the thing and not ran out of gas in the middle of the highway to have to even get out of the stuff with the arms and all that stuff, then none of this would happen. They would have went from 2, and there would have been no issue whatsoever. And who knows where all this stuff would have been right now. And who knows what would happen if they stuck to the program of using your common sense. Unless there's some type of, scent, whatever. And they thought that their little, they're a Marine and all that stuff was going to help them. Not knowing that you forgot what these people did to niggers in the army. You forgot. You forgot they don't care. You must have forgot. And when you look back and you think about it, right? Forget the arms and all that. Forget all that. Because we know that's a right. This has nothing to do with that. Let's do it. Why would they not fill the tank before they left? When you go get a rental, the first thing you're going to do is check the tank because you already know you don't want to have to fill back to the... You want to get it full. You want to get it at half. Playing around. Somebody's playing around. Somebody's playing around, or they were sent. It's that simple. And again, get all the arms and all that stuff out of your head. We're not talking about any of that. We're not talking about some stuff called the Rise of the Moors and all that. We're not talking about any of that. Why they put gas in this stuff? Like, why not? I need a real I don't know where you're gonna get the reason from, but there has to be some reason. There has to be some reason. There has to be. At any other time, before you go on the highway, going anywhere in a distance, you're checking the gas tank to see how much gas you have. Every other time, going anywhere else. If you're going on a long trip, the first thing you're going to check, oh yeah, let's go get some gas. If that didn't happen, we wouldn't be having this conversation. If that didn't happen, we wouldn't be having this convo. So let's just say the reason is legit. Let's say they find a good reason. A good reason why they didn't just fill up the tank before they left. Why were you walking around with the arms and all that? Why are you walking around with it? We don't get where the threat was that you needed to have those out if you're just gonna fill up the tank. Like if you're just gonna fill up the tank, then he was trying to pull off a military movement where you bring your own gas cans so you don't have to refuel in enemy territory. That's what we did in the Marine. Yeah, so you fill the tank before you leave, and you have your gas tank that's full. Isn't that? Why would they not fill the tank before they leave? They're in their own territory, right? They're in Narragansett or whatever. So if they're in their own territory, then they should use their territory's resources before they leave. And then when you get there and you run out of gas and you're in enemy territory, now you have your 2 or your 3 or your 8 or your whatever containers, so you don't have to use the enemy's stuff. That's how I'm looking at it. After I got rid of the emotions and I looked at this based on the facts, and the facts are what they did, right? The actions that they took, that's the facts. And based on the actions that they took, I don't know, 9 out of 10 Moors are going to say they should have filled the tank before they left. Regardless of what you're trying to pull. Right? Something's up. Slopperino. It's just the slop that you just got off the the lunch lady with the mole, the slop that you got from her in the lunchroom, the slop lady. That's how this people's stuff was. And it's only if you get rid of the emotions, look at it using your common sense. And again, all the people who were involved, who know the inside workings of whatever, right? I'm pretty sure all of them thought all the tanks were full and all that stuff. We're not going to be stopping for anything. It doesn't even make sense. We're not even going to, did we see a fez or a turban or a nationality card or a Moroccan flag? We're not even going that far. Why wasn't all this stuff packed up? Right? Like people who have some type of weapons, right? Whether you're a Moor, a European, a colonist, a Punjab, regardless of where you are, right? Isn't storage of these things an important part of like arms and all that stuff? Like how you keep these things is an important part, right? Like you're not just have this stuff just lying around, leaning up on anything, and you got children in the house and all that stuff, right? Right. So how you secure these items is important, right? Lockbox is mandatory. All right. All right. So the lockbox is for a reason. There's a purpose of having that with regard to these particular items. So is that a common thing that you're going to the range, right? You're going to the range and you just have the stuff out just next to you on the floor, on the seat, just on the dash. That's how you carry that around? I'm just asking because I don't have arms or anything like that. I'm just asking the people who have arms, like how you carry this thing. Again, we're not even going into Moroccan flags and did we see a fez and a turban and all that. We're not even going there. Let's deal with the facts. The facts are what they did, their actions. And we question these actions. Is this sensible to have arms and you just have them out? Or better yet, what environment would allow you to have them out? Just have it out like that. Like, why would it just be out? Just be out just because you could do that? Just because you could do that, you're gonna do it? Oh, absolutely not. Lock boxes or concealed carry. Right? And concealed carry is being in something. Right? Like whether it's in your belt, covered by your shirt, or in your back in a holster, or in a bag or whatever, but you have it on you, but it's not just out. You're not just out with it. Even though you can be. Even though nobody's going to say anything, nobody's going to do anything if you're just walking with it. Would you just be walking with it? Just because? Now, we're not talking about in some backwoods somewhere. We're talking about in quote-unquote city, county, territory. No, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I'm not an arms guy and all that stuff. I don't have arms and all that. But, I'm I'm putting the emotions away. And I'm just looking at this situation that happened and the actions that took place by the individuals involved. And some things are sketchy. Some things are sketchy. Yeah. Some things are sketchy. Because like when you say exercising the right, okay, exercising the right for who? Like you're on the highway. It's pitch black outside. Like what do you who you exercising this right for? Like it's not registering with me why that would be the demonstration. Now, if you're telling me that, you know what I mean, it's a zombie apocalypse or something like that, and zombies might just jump out and all that stuff. Okay, I could maybe see that being a reason, right, to have them out. You know, like you just need it right there to make a move fast. Like, okay, I get it. You know, it makes sense for that, but I'm just going from here to a Moor's spot over there, and I just have it out, and my hands outside the window and all that. I don't think I'll be doing it like that. I think that stuff's gonna be locked up in something, right? Whatever it's supposed to be in. You know what I mean? And if I need to get to it, you open the thing and then take it out if you need it. Like I don't know. But it was just that, yeah, they saw this cease and desist of some rise of the Moors, whatever. It's a common law copyright or whatever. You know, different than these people copyrighting handshakes and Circle 7 and all that stuff. The Moors can't use that without their permission. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. There's no copyright like that. There's no copyright like that. The Moors are rising. Nobody owns Moors rising. Especially if you're talking common law and all that stuff. That means you didn't even have the thought to copyright something. Because you're probably looking at that. Oh, that's the colonists, and you're not going to work with them, and they're not going to. And look at you now, working with them. And keep this confusion going. Instead of just zipping the lip. You did your whatever. You played your little game. You got your whatever you got. So now, shut the hell up. Go somewhere. And take care of your heirs. You don't be doing no lives and all that stuff. Go take care of your heirs. You made your point. You don't need to hear you. That fame and nobility it's a drug. People can't do without it. No, don't be them. Be yourself. Be yourself. You don't worry about what them other people are doing. You focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Supreme honors to all the Moors worldwide. Honors to all the Moors, all the faithful, the loyal Moors. Drew Ali talked about you. Honors to you. He shouted you out back then. Supreme honors to all the mothers for giving us life. Honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali. All the Moors in the chat, happy holy day. I will your day was fruitful, fruitionful. Honors to all. Oh yeah, before we go. Before we go. '15th annual. 15th annual. Work's been put in out here with regard to teaching our people the truth about their nationality and their birthrights. We've been active 15 years in honoring Noble Drew Ali every year. This year, we got Grand Sheikh Nature El Bey and Brother Seton Ra Bey. All right. This is what we wait for every year. We wait for this time. When the Moors could get together, and be in rejoicement of what our Prophet Noble Drew Ali did for us. You could honor him and celebrate him. And as well, don't forget,
you still got to give honors to Noble Drew Ali for bringing us the knowledge, bringing us back to the knowledge that we are a people, right? Whether you support the temple, whether you support the temple or not, you got to give honors to the Moor who said, this is still your nationality, right? And take that and save yourself, that kind of thing. So that's coming up in January. So if you are looking for gifts, because that's supposed to be the Moorish Christmas, correct? If you're looking for gifts for yourself or for others, encourage the people who know and hopefully interest the people who don't. KhalifaMedia.com has puzzles, stickers, t-shirts, buttons, pins, like enamel pins, die-cast pins, and of course books, right? That are great for gift giving. And I think I will put up put everything on sale. Why not, right? It's the harvest season, so people should harvest, right? Whether you're in the temple